Alright, what up YouTube? Mr. XC here, bringing you the next batch of solo reaction videos that I wanted to record. Plus I've added two since I made the last announcement. Now those of you who don't know, who might not know if you haven't seen any of the previous batch that were uploaded in terms of reactions, I said in there that I was pretty badly sick for like about a week. Um which led, like, when I was sick, it led to me having major dehydration. Um so I got way behind, way more behind than I already was. So even in that batch, like I said that I still wasn't 100% because I still wasn't feeling good. Like I wasn't feeling 100%. Um I still wanted to get at least those ones done and over with so I could take a little bit more pressure off of me so I could focus more on recovering and then I could come back better to do the rest of the batch. Um, Now I know these individual videos aren't all of them. And also some of them won't be in a catch-up video either because I did just, because of time and everything, I just watched them on my own. Two in specific that I watched on my own was Billy's Bingsu, the track by Yoon collab thing they did, and then Itzy Sneakers. I reacted to those. Like I didn't react to them. I just watched them in my own time, just because I was already falling behind, and I just didn't have the time or the energy because I was sick to try to get even a catch up together. So those two are out for individual videos, but I did save these. Well, two plus two more. Well, I guess three plus one more. To get over with, to react for you guys. So with that being said, the first one in this kind of batch of reactions is STAYC's Beautiful Monster. Now, STAYC, hold please. So with STAYC, ew, that is horrible. I guess that kind of works. So with STAYC, as you can see, I have their light stick, which is a very stunning light stick, by the way. And I like the color combos they have on it for the fading section. Um, Now, STAYC is one of those recently debuted groups that have really garnered my attention and have ended up being or becoming one of my all groups. So as of this moment, I'm probably gonna figure out a way, and I'll do like a bias list video coming soon once I figure out how to do it or the time I get to do it, and then in that, like, I'll have my alts, my alt cusp, my main bias groups, and then my soft bias groups, and then I'll talk about like my biases in each of the groups in that video and my bias wreckers. That's planned to come sometime. I can't even say a time when. It's just when I get the time and when I get the chance to actually sit down and make a video like that. Um, but yes, so STAYC along with Pixie are two of the, I guess you can still technically classify them as rookie groups, that have skyrocketed themselves into that alt status. Just because the personalities of the girls, the music they put out is always enjoyable. I mean, with STAYC, they've got the backing of Black Eyed Peas son, who's probably one of the best producing duos in K-pop. They've done amazing songs. Um, but yeah, so bias in STAYC is Seung, and then Wrecker is Jay. I collect both, like I collect photo cards for both. But for their merch, like the light stick, when you get the photo card pack with the light stick, I'm going to collect full group for them. Just for that kind of thing. It's not the same thing I do for like Dreamcatcher and Pixie as well. Is like the bigger inclusions, especially Dreamcatcher with like their merch, as you can see right up there. Celestial Dreams, Mysterious Mansion, and then Dreamcatcher Mine. I collect full group for that kind of stuff. I'm gonna put Stacy's light stick down because it's too bright until I figure out my lighting a bit better. But for merch for alt groups, I collect full group usually. Now if someone, let's say, wants one of the photo cards or whatever from the alt groups, they can offer a trade for me and I consider it. But for the most part, I collect full group for like merch stuff. But anyways, long enough intro of me just talking. Without further ado, I'm going to pull up the music video and we will get into it to see what Stacy has to offer. Now, there's 3 songs, and the 3 of these songs that I'm reacting to in this batch, were my most anticipated songs of recently, which is Stacy's Beautiful Monster, Purple Kiss Nerdy, AT's Gorilla, and then Yena's Smartphone was the one that I recently added to this lineup. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to get everything situated. Then we're going to see what Stacy has to offer us. I'm kind of excited to see what they have for us because I watched their behind the scenes video of like the producers talking about the way they wanted to approach this comeback, and they wanted to kind of keep it Stacy but make it different, I think they were saying. So I'm very curious on what that turned out to be like. So yeah, without further ado, bear with. I'm just going to pull it up. Alright, so as you can see, I've got it up on the screen. We're going to go full screen, make sure we are in 4K and captions are off for the first watch through. Alright, Beautiful Monster. Stacy, what do you got? Already turning that up. Tune, stunning.
Stacy girls, it's going to anyway.
Thank you for putting that back in the songs. Ah, yes. Another one of those idols with a very unique and noticeable voice. Zoom in. There she is. Ooh! Horns! Ooh, I like that pause. Those horns hit so hard. Singing Jay. She has such an incredible singing voice. There it is. Yeah. Okay. There is an issue. That is definitely not long enough. At all. At all. That is not long enough at all. That was so good. And it is definitely still STAYC, but it is different. They did a very different approach with this, but it still works. I mean, it's Black Eyed Peas song. Of course it's still gonna work. What am I even saying? Anyways. So it's still like, I think Black Eyed Peas song did a very good job of establishing what STAYC is with their sound right when they debuted with So Bad, followed up by ASAP, Stereotype. So I think Black Eyed Peas song did a very, very good job of establishing what their group's sound is going to be right from jump. Which is awesome because like I said, you have the STAYC sound, but it's still different. They definitely put a different twist on the way they did the instrumental arrangement and the production on this song. But I kind of like it. And you know what? We know Suman and Jay are good rappers, in STAYC. But like I always say, and I've said it multiple times in multiple reactions, if you've been with this channel for a while, you know this. But what I always say is you don't always need a rap. If you feel like you always need a rap, more often than not, when you put the rap in a song that you don't need one in, it feels shoehorned in, it feels out of place, it doesn't feel right, and it ruins the flow of the song. With this song, with the way it was flowing and the music side of it, a rap would have sounded out of place in it. So I'm glad they didn't do that. We know they can rap. We've already established that they can rap, especially if you listen to any of their B-sides and their title tracks before this. We know they can rap. So I like that they took that and they let them all just sing in this song. And all their voices are all very distinguishable from each other. And all their singing voices are stunning. I'll talk about it more when we get to them in the second watch through, but the second watch through is going to be trying to understand what they're singing about. And then I might pause it, rewind it about certain moments, and then we'll continue on. So, without further ado, round 2, let's go.
STAYC girls.
I'm not experiencing interruptions. Calm down. Oh, that's what I want to talk about. I know I mentioned it. We're going back. In Run to You, their call sign was severely missed. I love their call sign. STAYC Girls is going down, man. I like that they've had it in all of their subtitle tracks up to Run to You. They didn't have it in it, but they had it in one of the B-sides on that album. But they didn't have it in the title track. And I guess Black Eyed Peas song understood, like, because I know some reactors that I watch that reacted to STAYC said the same thing, is that they wanted that STAYC Girls is going down back. They missed it. So I think Black Eyed Peas song, she's like, all right, we'll put it back in. And we'll just keep it in, I think. I love it. I don't know. I love their call sign. It's so fun. It's so sick. And I just like when a group signs themselves on like that. Like Brave Girls, when they go Brave Girls, Brave Sound. I just love when a group calls themselves on, and it's so cool. Anyways, that's enough about that. Let's continue.
STAYC girls.
It's going down. The acoustic strumming here, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, Isa has a very unique singing tone. It's very unique, and you know it's her when she's singing. But I love having different vocal colors and timbres and groups that are distinguishable. I love having that because it also makes it easy for you to remember the voices, like the names to the face of the voice. But also, it just adds so much more depth to a song, I feel. And I love it when groups have that. Continuing. I love the build-up of the pre-chorus to the chorus in this song. Yeah, it's like a two-part pre-chorus. I love that. We know vocally these girls are insane. I love the break, like where they go from the chorus, which is very like upbeat, more faster pace, and then they go into the second verse. And in the second verse, you have like that muted strum that eventually works itself to being unmuted, and then it works into the buildup of the next two-part pre-chorus to chorus. I love this. I love this song structure. The synth rise to some 808 space. I like the flute sound too. Like a pan flute. I love that chorus drop. It's so satisfying. Also, oh, I'm so sorry, you. That was a horrible pause. That's better. This hair on Yoon, stunning. Just saying, like a bright red, like Ariel red hair on any idol is stunning. Like in Queendom 2 when Eve had it for the finale, stunning. Yoon here with it, absolutely stunning. It's one of my favorite hair colors, the Ariel, like the bright like Ariel red, and by Ariel I mean like, you know, Ariel the Little Mermaid. But just that's like the vibe I get from the hair color, and I love that hair color. And she looks great with it. Oh, I love Jay's singing voice. Jay's singing appreciation. We're going back. I don't care what you think. It's just, oh, I love her singing. I was waiting for that note. Oh, yeah. Siwon is wild, bro. Yeah. 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 Beautiful Monster recording behind. You guys let me know in the comments if you want me to react to that. and I'll react to it if you want me to. If not, I'm just gonna watch on my own time because I love watching recording behind videos. I do. But yeah, that was STAYC's Beautiful Monster, and it is an incredible song. Incredible song. Um Now, and I've even controlled myself to not even listen to the mini album yet. Well, it's not really a mini album. It's kind of like a maxi single almost, kind of. Like there's only 4 tracks, right? I think. Hold on. I do have both versions, by the way. um yeah, there's only 4 tracks, so I think I would more consider that like a maxi single. I just realized I didn't have my mic near me when I said that. So yeah, it's only 4 tracks. So I totally just bumped my desk there. Oops. So I would more consider like a maxi single, not really a mini. But either way, I haven't listened to any of the B-sides yet. I'm really curious about the TAC remix of "Run to You," because that song had like the bass song, the original song, has a lot of awesome remix potential. So I'm very curious to see how the TAC remix went on it. So I'm gonna be enjoying listening to that. But yeah, so that was STAYC's Beautiful Monster. Great song, not long enough, but it's Black Eyed Peas song, so obviously it was going to be a good song. It's just how it's going to be. And I mean, the girls can, like, Black Eyed Peas song understands these girls so well and knows these girls so well that every song they produce for them, the girls can just elevate to that next level in my opinion because of how well they know each other and how well Black Eyed Peas and just how good Black Eyed Peas song is with production for songs. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna end this one here, and we're gonna get on to the next one. But that was a great song, probably one of my favorite releases of this year so far. Um, don't worry, I've got a list. It'll be in a video once I get around to actually making the video and everything, but I just don't have the time right now to do it. But yeah, so I'm gonna close this one here. We're gonna get on to the next one. If you enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe if you want to. Totally don't have to. I get it. It's fine. Um, but yeah, let me know in the comments below if you want me to react to the recording behind. If if you guys are cool with like me doing it, then I'll do it. But if not, then I'll just watch in my own time. Because I love those videos. But yeah. So see you guys in the next one. Peace.